Well, if you are one of the millions of procrastinators who wait until the last minute, you haven't filed your taxes yet, you're not alone. TurboTax is reporting that nearly a quarter of Americans wait until the last 2 weeks before the April 15th deadline to file. Here with some last-minute tax tips, U.S. financial services partner Al Gobo. Al, welcome back. Great to have you here.
Thanks.
You say the first thing to do is don't freak out.
You know what? This time of year is so stressful for so many people, but if you don't owe any money, stay cool. I mean, the IRS...
They're not coming for you if you don't owe money.
The IRS assesses penalties on people who owe money. But there's a whole bunch of people that are getting a refund. And if you don't have your taxes done in time and you're getting a refund, relax. They're not going to do anything for you.
Are you telling me I don't have to file anything at all?
No. I'm not saying you don't have to file anything, but don't worry about the deadline. I mean, so what if you're a day late and they owe you a refund? They owe you money. First of all, if they owe you money, you should have filed your return a month ago.
Well, exactly right. Okay, there are a lot of people, though, who are in the situation of saying, look, I just can't get all the documents together. I'm not ready. And some of them, unfortunately, decide not to file altogether. That's a big mistake.
Yeah, I mean, no one should advocate, evading taxes or avoiding taxes. I mean, everybody should pay tax, that's due to them. However, there's a lot of things that are going on in this day and age. K-1s in particular. If you belong to a partnership and you get a K-1 statement, traditionally they're a little bit late. If you don't have all of your information...
Your brokerage statements are late. Come on.
You know what? File an extension. It's not a big deal. Now...
But if you file an extension, you still got to pay the bill.
Filing extension means that you are extending what you owe. You still have to pay your tax on time, so you guesstimate or your estimate as best you can what you owe, pay it, and then file extension on the return.
Your next tip, I don't think enough people know about this. I have to tell you, many years ago, my husband and I did this. We had a payment installment plan, and we wrote a letter to the IRS and said, here's what we owe you. We don't have all the money right now, but over the next 6 months, we're going to pay X amount each and every month.
You go to the IRS website and there's a form and you fill out the form, how much you make, how much you spend, et cetera, and they put a plan together where you could pay monthly. Now, they're going to charge you a small percentage. They're not going to do it for free. But if you don't have the big dollar up front...
There's still penalties involved.
There's a penalty, but you know what? It's better than not paying and accruing a real big penalty at some point down the road when they do catch up to you.
Exactly right. So look, the bottom line here is you are in big trouble if you don't file at all and you owe them money. Big trouble. You've got to file. You've got to estimate. So even if you don't think you have everything or you don't have the right numbers, go ahead and file. Give them something, because otherwise you're in big... Look, they can garnish your wages. They can take your property. They have a lot of power.
Absolutely. Don't be afraid of the IRS. As the gentleman said before us, they work for us.
Good luck with that, my friend.
Oh, but you know what? You shouldn't be afraid if, in fact, you file a return, number one. Number two, you guesstimate or estimate the best you can what you owe, and you make an attempt to pay with a payment plan or whatever. You should be okay.
All right. My shoulders are coming down from my ears right now. Al, thank you.